This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Tight end makes the grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the plus 27. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day. Play action here on 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Boy, Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the grab, a chance to score.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And here's the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Fights through the tackler. That run moves the ball to the 16. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. The ball is loose in the backfield. That ball winds up out of bounds. They'll lose a couple on the play to keep possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pass rush closing in. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Dogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. He hands it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They'll ride the back again here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Fights through a tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Return begins inside the 10.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And suddenly they're across midfield at the 37 after that one big play.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to get...
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. Caught. Completion. The ball is loose. The ball rolls out of bounds and will end up being a short gain, but no first down. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. Throws out the stiff arm. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing...
Pass caught down at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Boom. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He's hit as he throws it. Oh, he makes the catch. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Good throw to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Pick six could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And he knocks through the PAT. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Whittington. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Keeper for the first down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Powers through. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is caught, but the receiver was out of bounds. Incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Important second down play coming up.
Let's go.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Off the play fake on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He fires it down the middle. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. What a catch! Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, no, he throws it. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch a deep shot right down the middle. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. He's running out of time here. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Throwing off play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the back gets the football. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Point after, up and good. And here's the return from inside the 5. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Steps out after a solid gain on 3rd and long, but not enough for a first. It's going to be 4th down here.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short. So to bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Whittington. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. They can't stop him. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense operating from the pistol. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defensive play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this 4th down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that.
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
To throw, it's Whittington. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. The quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The Buckeyes churn out another 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Sure hands. It's Johnson.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They tackled him right at the 35-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. A deep shot right down the middle. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And they'll give it to the back. 1st down, looking for more now. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affect.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. 2nd down after that previous play.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes a nut.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. What a stiff arm. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd down. Running back with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got it with room to run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. This quarterback keeper there taken down for a loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
80, Ohio State, 7.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Contact as he threw it. It is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Makes a quick grab. Has a path to the end zone. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Nothing doing in that play. A big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Return begins inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out.
It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Whittington. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Leaning on the run game here. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback is set. A loss of 16 on the play. Brings up third down.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Now that pick may be the cherry on top of what has been a very disappointing passing performance for this quarterback today. They never were able to find a rhythm through the air, and it ended up costing them the game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy, and what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Whittington. The pass rush closing in. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for a late deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
He's going to hand this off. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with